You've met someone who always seems to win. Every negotiation, every office politics game, every room they walk into. They're not smarter than you, they probably just know a few rules that you don't. Robert Greene wrote all 48 of them down in a book, and it's been making people uncomfortable for nearly 30 years. Take Law 1. Never outshine the master. Sounds backwards. Shouldn't impressing your boss get you ahead? Greene says no. Superiors want to feel comfortably superior. Outshine them, and you don't earn favor, you earn fear. Picture a spotlight on stage. Step into someone else's beam too many times, and eventually they push you into the dark. The smartest move isn't hiding your talent, it's letting your boss believe that your talent is somehow theirs too. That idea connects to Law 7. Get others to do the work, but always take the credit. It sounds cutthroat, but Greene's point is about efficiency, not laziness. The people who rise fastest aren't necessarily doing the most. They're the best at absorbing other people's efforts and presenting it as their own vision. History remembers the name on the building, not the hundreds of workers who built it. Here's where it gets uncomfortable. Greene claims your friends are more dangerous than your enemies. Counterintuitive, right? But friends grow envious fast, and entitlement creeps in. A former enemy once won over has something to prove, which often makes them more loyal than people who've always liked you. Greene even suggests that if you don't have rivals, you should manufacture some. Friction sharpens you. Concealing your intentions works the same way a poker hand does. The second your opponents read what you're really holding, they can build a defense. Stay unreadable, and you've already won before anyone even knows there's a war. And silence isn't weakness, it's pressure. Say less than necessary, and other people rush to fill the void, usually revealing more about themselves than they meant to. Combine that with reputation, guard it like your life depends on it, and you start to see the pattern. Power runs less on what you do, and more on what people can't see you doing. Then there's the law that makes most readers flinch. Crush your enemy totally. Mercy in Greene's world isn't kindness, it's a liability. Leave one ember alive, he warns, and the fire eventually comes back. Less, turn the other cheek. More, make sure there isn't a second round. But none of this works without patience. Master the art of timing. Know when to lay low and when to strike, like a predator sitting still in tall grass. Pair that with boldness because hesitation invites attack, while decisive action earns respect, even from people who don't trust you yet. And once you've found someone's weak spot, their insecurity, their craving, what Greene calls their thumbscrew, you have leverage most people spend a lifetime missing. People don't usually want truth. They want an escape from it, which is why fantasy beats reality almost every time someone's trying to win you over. The most advanced idea in the whole book is formlessness. Stay fluid, like water. Instead of locking into one fixed identity, your enemies can grab onto. Rigid things break under pressure. Adaptable things bend and survive. But underneath every law is one foundational skill: controlling your emotions. Greene calls emotional reaction the single greatest barrier to power. It clouds judgment and hands your enemies the advantage. The calmest person in the room usually wins, not the smartest one. You've probably already met someone running one of these laws on you. The coworker who always lets you take credit, the friend who gets a little too competitive, the boss who never quite explains what they want. After reading the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, you'll start to recognize it now. Is the book cynical? Completely. Is it useful? Also completely. Because the only real choice isn't whether to play the game, it's whether you understand it or become a pawn in someone else's.